Hey, it's Travel Gigolo, and this is a review of the Forever Resorts Waterfall Lodge campsite in Mpumalanga. The roads to Waterfall Lodge are all highway and tarred roads, so no particular special type of vehicle requirements, and it's quite an easy drive to get there. You don't need any kind of special vehicle to get here. It's a very nicely put together road. So from the time you get in the gate, there's a strip road with two concrete strips, very easily drivable with almost any kind of vehicle. So according to the website, the road onto the site is too narrow for caravans, and I can pretty much confirm that. You though don't need any kind of special vehicle to get here because the road's pretty good. The sites themselves are not recommended for caravans and they are relatively narrow, but you can easily fit a typical car and trailer here and your camping gear and so on. There are 5 clearly delineated campsites. These are on a first come first served basis. They're not pre-allocated. The campsites are fairly large and you're allowed 8 people per campsite. One of the things I like is that there's quite a lot of shade, so you get a nice shady spot to put your tent, and you can also get some nice shady spots to just chill out in the midday sun. One of the negatives of the site is that it's all sloping down the mountain. So at the bottom of the mountain, which is nice in terms of the views and the vista, but it is sloping a bit, so when it rains like it has when we are here, you do get quite a bit of water flowing through the campsites. The ground's quite stony and there's very little lawn. In fact, there's only 1 or 2 little patches of lawn. So when putting up your tent, just be aware of that. And it's a bit difficult to get the pigs in as well. So I suppose the only difficult thing about this campsite is that the road to the lodge is right next to the campsite. So there is quite a bit of traffic up and down when you're camping. The ablutions are very nice. There are 2 showers, 2 toilets and 2 basins, each in the ladies section and in the men's section. There's hot water on the site, so there are geysers, so you get a nice hot shower. There's also a cleanup area that has 2 sinks and quite a bit of space for you to lay your stuff out. There's a single tap right in the center for all the water, so you've got to walk from your campsite to the tap if you want to get some water. There are some nyala on the site and they are quite regular visitors to the campsites themselves. We've heard the baboons and we've heard the monkeys, but we haven't seen them in the campsite itself, so they haven't given us any trouble. There are a couple of bins on the sites which are covered as well, so to protect the wildlife, please make sure that your rubbish is disposed of properly. There is a central boma and braai area, and there are only 5 campsites, so if you're a group of people, it's actually the ideal place to come and book out the entire set of campsites. Besides the built-in braais, there are individual braai stands, so you can have a braai stand at your campsite. So there's electricity for each of the campsites. The electricity centers are right in the middle of the camping area, and that's quite nice because the campsites kind of radiate out from the center. Take note that the plug points require you to bring an adapter for a caravan, otherwise you will not be able to fit in your normal house 3-pin plug in there. So stuff to do on site. There is a walking trail or hiking trail. It's actually more of a walk to a waterfall. That's about a 20-minute walk and it's quite easy. It's not too difficult going. In addition to that, there's a 4x4 track, but that takes 3 hours to do. So you've got to book in at reception and tell them you're going to do the 4x4 track, and then just make sure you've booked yourself enough time to do the entire thing. It is a one-way route, so you've got to go all the way through. You can't turn around and come back. If you're booked in here at the Waterfall Resort, you also have automatic access to Forever Resorts Loskop Dam Resort. So you can do a bit of fishing at the dam, and you also have access to the various facilities there and the stuff that they used to do at the dam. I hope you found this review informative. If you did, hit the like button. Also remember to subscribe and check out my other videos on other campsites and adventures that we've had. Until the next episode, go everywhere, see everything, have a great time.